Alright guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. Today's video is another story time. I'm so excited for this. Policeman thought me and my friend were having gay sex. Before we get into that guys, if you haven't already, follow me on Snapchat, Marco303. All this stuff that happens to me guys, it's on my Snapchat, it goes there instantly. You don't have to wait for this video to come out. So if you want to, see it as it happens, check out the Snapchat. Alright, so, me and my friend Brooke, I think it was like the start of the year, we went out like clubbing at night. Hindley Street in Adelaide, it's like where all the nightclubs are. So we went there. It was like, I think it was like the latest, up until that point, it was like the latest I've ever stayed out in town. So we went to like a few different nightclubs. I don't know if you guys from Adelaide, like Fat Controllers, I think. We might have went to like Rocket Rooftop Bar, a few others, whatever. Pretty good night, like we got, pretty drunk. It was, to be honest, like lately I haven't really been enjoying like going to nightclubs and stuff. It's not really my thing. I don't know. In my opinion, it's not like a good way to socialise because you don't really, anyway, I just don't like how you in my opinion, it's not a good way to socialise with new people. Like there's plenty of other different ways, but anyway, so we were just, me and him, enjoying the night, going to a few nightclubs, whatever, and I think we came to like maybe 3 o'clock in the morning and we decided like we were super tired, like our bodies were wrecked, like we just wanted to go to bed. So I think we called a taxi from the city to my house. It's like half an hour drive. So we got in the taxi, we were like, doing our own thing, kind of talking to each other. Taxi driver, like, wasn't, you guys know how it is. Like, the taxi driver, most of the time you need to start the conversation with them. So we didn't really bother, we were just doing our own thing. And then, because, like, we wanted the price of the taxi to be, like, an even number, so it was, like, easier to split it. So the taxi didn't actually drop me off at my house, it dropped us off, like, on the main road. And then, it's pretty close from the main road, but yeah. So from the main road, we got dropped off by the taxi, and like I said guys, at this point we were super tired. So we pretty much got on like the side street from the main road, and we just both like kind of like sat down on like the curve of like the street, and we kind of like laid down, like we're on our phones and that kind of stuff. So we kind of like laid down, and in the position that we were lying down, it's kind of like we were spooning each other, right? But like there was a massive gap between us, so we're just kind of like laying down on the grass, kind of on our phones. It just happened to be like kind of looked like we were spooning each other. Anyway, so we were just like there for like a couple minutes, and then I see like this cop car driving like up the main street towards the main road, and I was like, oh shit. So we saw the cop car was driving towards us, and like the closer the car was getting, because we were like on the opposite side of like the cop car, so we were on this side of the road, the cop car was driving up. As soon as the cop saw us, it started like going on the other lane, and like came next to us like this, right? And as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen now? Like, so the cop kind of like put his window down. It's like, oh, what are you boys up to tonight? And I was like, this is not what it looks like, mate. Like, we're just like going home. We're going home now. We're just like resting on the side street. And then yeah, the cop was like super suspicious. Like, he's like, oh, you boys aren't doing anything silly, are you? He's like, I know this looks bad, but like trust me, like we weren't doing anything. We're like, we're just going home now. Like I promise you, like this isn't what it looks like. And he full thought like we were having like gay sex. Like the gestures and the way he was talking to us, it was like super awkward. And like Brooke, my mate Brooke was just like, oh shit, like. So the cop was like, oh, where do you live, blah blah blah. And I told him like, oh, just down the road, whatever. He's like, oh, you better get home, guys, otherwise, I'm going to have to take you to the station. So I was like, oh, fuck, whatever. So he got up. It was, like, super awkward. He started, like, walking home. The cop car turns off his lights, and he just smashes it up the road. Like, did, like, a bit of a skid and, like, And then we walked home. So, yeah, super awkward story, guys. Ran in with the cops. Thought we were having gay sex. Pretty awkward. Keep in mind, this is, like, 3:30 in the morning, so I have no idea what he was doing on this random side street. So if you enjoyed today's video, smash the like button down below. See you next time, guys. Have a good one.